It's your destiny to greatness with Dr. C and Brothers Keeper. Today, soldier, USDA inspector, and motorcyclist Rodney Hotshot Belmont. Next on your destiny to greatness. And now here are Dr. C and Brothers Keeper.
Welcome to another episode of Your Destiny to Greatness.
Good afternoon. We're certainly glad that you're tuning in to see us today.
Yes. Well, we're excited about season 2 and hope that you're excited too. So today we are talking about making it. You can make it.
Yes.
I know I'm glad about that.
Yes. I'm glad I finally realized that I can make it. And, you know, we have to realize it. People can tell us all they want that we can make it, but until we believe it and we realize that we can make it, it's not going to happen.
Yes, it's a personal thing.
Yes.
It's a personal thing because sometimes you can kind of be on the outside looking in that window and you hear the words and you know it, but until something happens in your life where you make that connection and you realize that you can truly make it through whatever situation, storm, test, or trial.
Oh, yes.
Then it doesn't become real to you.
And many times we forget that it takes the test to come our way for us to understand that we're already endowed with strength to make it, because he said he'd never put any more on us than we could bear.
Yes.
So if it's on us, just know that we can bear it. But we have to believe that we can bear it. A lot of it is in our faith, our hope, and trust in God. But we can make it.
Exactly. Exactly. And we can make it, and even those times when we may not have a smile quite as bright as this, but we still can have that joy on the inside.
Yes.
Exactly. So today we have a treat for you. We have a special guest who's coming right after this break, and it is Rodney Hotshot Belmont. So stay tuned, don't leave, and I promise you'll be glad that you stayed. Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and just like we told you, we were going to have a very special guest, and we have with us Rodney Hotshot Belmont. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi.
Nice to have you on our show today.
Thanks for the invite.
Yes, my pleasure.
Rodney hails from Berlin, Maryland. He's also a USDA inspector in New Jersey, and he also has time to serve his country. Just say he's got a lot on his plate. But also, he has shown us how we can make it. He has a story to tell, and if you're listening, it would be inspiring.
Well, I have a brief story. Try to sum it up real quick.
Yes. Take it down.
My anniversary is coming up, and my anniversary was when I was transformed. I use the word transform because God took me from one place to another.
Okay.
From the place where I was to where I'm at now, which is a great place. October 9th, 2009, I was in a house fire. My house caught on fire, and I coded out a couple times. They didn't expect me to make it. My brother was at the hospital every Saturday, and as often as could be, when they said I couldn't make it, God had other plans.
Wow.
Yes.
And long story short, here I am.
Yes.
I mean, it
You're looking great.
Yeah.
Hey, it came through a lot of hard work, a lot of prayer, and just a lot of determination. Because God will give us things. He'll open the door for us, but it's up to us to walk through that
Yes,
door.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So, me walking through the door, it's like the doors just keep opening.
Wow.
You know, so I didn't get any outside burns on the outside. It was all internal. smoke inhalation, zero capacity on lungs, 100% blockage on the airway. But, you know, I went from 235 to 183 in less than 2 months.
Oh my gosh.
And I was determined to get back where I was at. You know, I was determined. I had papers to get disability. I just had to sign it. I said, no. He has other plans for me. Part of my plans they're coming through. And I asked God, whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. From the simplest thing of just making a phone call to the more harder things of applying for different jobs, going to school, and getting things done. You know, so I'm doing it.
So what I'm hearing, determination, hard work, and just doing. Those are some key words that I'm hearing you say. Not that give up or it wasn't easy, so I just threw in the towel. I didn't get that from your story at all.
You'll never get that from me. I believe in that phrase, never give up. Once you give up, that's a wrap. I'm not going to give up because God has a plan for me. And if you give up, He's going to give up. He can only keep pushing you so far.
Right.
Once you throw the towel and say, I'm done, I can't do it anymore, I can't tell you what happened, but I'm not that one that's going to say, I'm done.
I'm going to tell you what I like. On your journey.
I'm determined to make it. I'm determined to win. If I just hold on, hold out, I know I can make it.
On your journey, we could call you a trailblazer because there was no one that I know, and even you know, that have went through such horrendous situation as you did, and you had to draw from your strength within to push yourself down an avenue that you have never heard anyone talk about. You've never been down yourself, but just that inner drive that you wanted to be better and do better and to succeed, and understanding that you were driven with a purpose to go down a road that no one that we know of has ever been down before.
Well, you know, I look at it as God set me up. And I said that, and I say that because when I was recovering, in the beginning, when I was recovering, I would just ask God all the time, why me?
Yes.
Why are you putting me through this?
Right.
You know, I had a cough that was really horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, my ribs were hurting when I coughed. I couldn't sleep for, about a year, maybe 2 years. I would probably sleep an hour a night. And that's an hour combined.
Yeah.
And you're right, Pat. I've never been through it. I've never seen anyone else go through it. So when I see people going through things now, I always tell them, never give up.
Yes.
God has a plan for you. We just don't know exactly what that plan is, but if you keep talking to Him, He'll let you know.
Yeah, let us know.
But you can't give up.
Yeah.
You know, I had never been sick in my life. I've always did everything. I've always been a go-getter, done it myself. Now I had to depend on people. And when God said, why not you, it hit me. I said, you know what? Why not me?
Right.
I said, you set me up to be a counselor. You set me up to be an equal opportunity person. You set me up to be a people person.
Yes.
Because you don't know who you might need tomorrow.
That is true. That is true.
Planting seeds.
And that is just how awesome God is. And He allows us to go through certain things to strengthen us and to be a help to others. Because sometimes we don't know how to encourage others if we don't allow ourselves to be broken down and built back up.
Yes. Humbled.
And that's what He did to me. Because I tell you, within 18 months prior to the accident, I'd never been in a car accident. I was in 2 car accidents. I just was a mess. I was a hot mess, as they say.
A wretch undone.
Yeah. Oh my God. And The last draw was October the like 2nd or something like that, give or take a couple days. And he said, you know what, I'm sick of you. I'm tired of you. I'm going to put you down, but I'm going to make you an example.
Yes.
And I'm going to bring more people to me.
Yes.
Just from you and your testimony, I'm going to bring more people to me. Because unbeknownst to me, when he laid me down, all them prayers went up from all them seeds that I'm planted with all these friends from all over the country. And when he brought me up and all my friends seen me come up, they were like, whoa, we knew you when you were way down.
Right.
It's amazing what God can do.
Yeah.
He can take anything and make it beautiful. But you just got to have that heart inside and make it say, hey, you know what, God, I trust you.
That's important.
Yes.
Even when you don't see a way, we still have to trust it. It's more than just saying it.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Yes.
You got to have that trust, and you got to. That's I always say to myself, all right, God, you gave me a plan, but it's up to me to implement it.
Yeah.
It's up to me to implement that plan. And you know, when I was going through everything, I had my daughter going through college.
Okay.
I was determined for her to not have too many student loans.
Right.
I was going through a divorce. We're still friends. Well, we're friends now.
Right.
I'll say that.
Right.
I had medical bills out of the yin yang. And it was just so much that I said, you know what, God, I can't do it. I said, but I'm going to let you guide me.
Right.
And whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do. If it means at 3 o'clock in the morning, hey, how you doing? Just call and check on you, see how you doing. God told me to do it. I'm doing it.
Yes. Following his lead.
You know, I was determined to get my degree, and that's what I'm doing now.
Awesome.
Yes.
And that's inspiring.
Yes.
And we know and we pray that it's inspiring some of you. So what is it that you can speak directly to our viewers to help encourage them to know that they too can make it?
Well, if I had to say anything, it would be several things. One is never give up, because there's always something out there for you, no matter what. You just got to take it upon yourself and search. Ask God in prayer, and He'll lead you. 2, there's always someone worse off than you are.
Oh, yes.
So don't think that this is it, I can't take it.
Valid point.
There's someone else worse off than you. How do you know that? Talk to people.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you just talk to people with an open heart and an open mind, they'll let you know some things.
Right.
And you'll say to yourself, this is God leading you though.
Right.
This is God leading you. And you'll say to yourself, wow, I thought I had it bad.
Yeah.
That'll encourage you to work harder.
That's true.
And, you know, work hard of what God has given you. He blesses us all. And me and Pat talk every day. And I'm like, Pat, I got school tonight. Mind you, I drive 3 hours each way. I get out of school at 8 o'clock at night, sometimes 10. But I still do it. Because God is leading me.
Yes.
It's not
Makes
me.
the difference.
So let God lead you.
Yes.
And He'll take you through anything and everything. I'm not going to say everything is going to be perfect.
Right.
But
It won't be.
it will be rewarding at the end.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I think that's beautiful. Beautiful.
We're certainly glad to have you here today with us.
Thank you
You've
for
done our
taking the
souls.
time.
You've done our souls
Yes.
marvelous today. Not just good, marvelous today.
Well, thank you.
And I'm hoping the viewers can take something from this. And maybe you have a friend or a loved one that may be going through something similar, and now you can let them know that they're not alone and they also can make it.
Yes. And I'm proud of you that have taken this information, because I know you have. So be encouraged. You can make it, and we'll see you next time. Have wealth and beauty. Have wealth and beauty.
Did you know that there really is a broken heart syndrome? According to the American Heart Association, In broken heart syndrome, a part of your heart temporarily enlarges and doesn't pump well, while the rest of your heart functions normally. If you experience chest pains and shortness of breath, especially after a sudden stressful event, have your symptoms evaluated. Although we're not in control of the events and circumstances that come to heighten our stress level, we can take refuge in Jesus Christ. Jesus said, in Matthew 11:28, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Protect your heart and give everything that is concerning you to Jesus. He'll comfort you and heal you from the inside out. Mind, body, and soul.
It's just me thinking again. Sometimes, when you feel like you're out of place, just take a look around to see where you are. Look at your surroundings. Look behind you, beside you, in front of you, and realize that those people around you either are for you or they are against you. See what they're bringing to your life, whether it's spiritual or educational. If it's something negative, we might want to rethink why they're in our camp, because it's very easy for the enemy to slip people into our camp. So be very mindful of what they're bringing to you. If it's no good, it might be a good idea just to cut them off. It's just me thinking again.
We are destined for greatness.
You know what? I was thinking. Yeah, I do that sometimes. But seriously, somebody is counting on you. Don't count yourself out. Your thoughts, your dreams, keep working towards that goal, because somebody is looking for you to succeed. Pray, hope, and it will come to fruition. And then when you make it, that person who thought they couldn't, they'll know that they too can make it. So continue to walk towards your destiny.
We are destined for greatness.